Hi Capricorn, it's Our Lady of Vibes Tarot back with another vibe for you. We're going to do the February monthly tarot for Capricorn. How you doing, Cappies? Love ya. This is a Leo that actually likes you a lot. I love Capricorns. All right, so I'm glad you're here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Our Lady of Vibes Tarot. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube, although TikTok hates that I cuss a lot sometimes, so some of my videos don't make it onto TikTok, but you'll see the full videos here on YouTube. Okay, Cap, this is what I got for you for February. We're going to pull 5 cards. First card's going to be a theme of the month. Second card, remembering what you need to leave behind, something you need to leave behind. The third card is the main goal to work on. The fourth card will be the obstacle to overcome. And the fifth one is going to be a lesson, advice to keep in mind. I'll pull some clarifiers and an overall energy. All right, so here we go. Let's start. All right, theme of the month for Capricorn. I've already shuffled, so hope you guys are blessed and unstressed. I'm not doing the first card is never, I'm not doing that reversed. So that's the theme of the month. So I'm assuming that this theme of the month, I don't know why. I feel like you've been working on something for a while, and I think it may have started before January, but during January is where you probably put a lot more effort into it. And this is the time where you're in February just watching it grow a little bit more. It's more like you've done what you need to do, and now it's not in your control that much. It's more like I've did the steps and now I have to wait for it to happen. So you're waiting for your money to grow, you're waiting for investments to grow, you're waiting for something you've been working on to come to fruition. And even if it's slow growth, you're watching it. It can be a little annoying and boring to watch slow growth, but it's better than nothing, right? So this is a time of watching a harvest come through or waiting for your harvest to grow, okay? As well, make sure you're focusing on the right things, okay? Because this water is falling into a succulent plant that doesn't necessarily need that much water. I don't know why the plant, so I just pay attention to that. So just make sure you focus on the right things that you're growing. If there needs to be extra to add to whatever financial thing you're growing, make sure you're on point and you do it. Don't just sit around waiting for it. Perhaps even as you're watching it grow, like if you add fertilizer to the plant, you feel me? It's the same thing with your money, okay? Or any project you're working on. All right, here we go. So here's something to leave behind for Capricorn February. Something to leave behind. It's February 2025. Leave behind. I'm not going to read it upside down. I'm not taking reversals this read. I don't know why I'm adamant on it. So something to leave behind. Okay, well maybe this needs to be a reverse. Okay, fine. I'll read reversal. Sorry, Cap. Man, I'll do it for you. So this is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Now, if this was something to leave behind, it can also be the end. Okay, so this was a Ten of Cups. So we're going to understand that 10 is the ending, right? Maybe this ended. This Ten of Cups, maybe these ideas of how you're supposed to grow, how you're supposed to be, how things are supposed to look, how your family's supposed to look, everything. Maybe you're letting go of these ideas and watching something new grow, okay? Also, there was maybe an emotional fulfillment that has already taken place, and you're probably thinking about it. Like, it's already happened. You're probably trying to get back to you're trying to get back to an ideal of what this Ten of Cups is supposed to be, okay? But turn that upside down because it's really not about that. Also, sometimes when you look at how this rainbow, look at how this, it's like a necklace. I don't know why I've thought of a necklace or an emotional outfit. I don't know why, because the blues are it, but the cups are in reverse, spilling. Okay, and in this case, so maybe it's something you used to want, maybe it's a family issue even, but you have to let go of this, okay? Something to leave behind is family issues. Maybe if you weren't doing right by family or family wasn't doing right by you, because we don't always know, we're all learning process. You're letting go of those things, okay? You're letting go of the maybe you had to start working on things on your own and something didn't work out as far as family or support. Emotionally wasn't fulfilling, but you have to let go of something that wasn't emotionally fulfilling, okay? Just let go of it. That's it. Don't hold on to it. If it wasn't emotionally fulfilling, if it was this ideal of family or whatever, you should let go of the ideal, because emotional stability comes in many forms, okay? So that's one. Okay, main goal to work on. Okay, well, this makes sense. The theme of the month is something you are working on, right? So what are you working on? What's the main goal to work on? Since you're watching things grow, what's the main goal? I understand too, as well as like this, like looking back on things and maybe using money to distract yourself from emotional things that have happened, or even money to distract yourself from your own family obligations. Sometimes you don't even know you're doing that. You're just working really hard and maybe not able to always be around other people that you know, you may be feel that you're disappointing other people. Okay, like this, because this was reversed. So you may feel like you disappointed other people because you're working on something too much that you might need to let go of as well. Okay, I think it's all perspective. All right. So now here is main goal to work on. Sorry. Bam. Uh, wow. Nine of Swords. Hold on. Let me pull something else too. An obstacle to made of sword. Okay, well, this is something. See that what I said? The emotional cups being like this. This is what you have to let go of, right? And I was like, maybe there's something that keeps you up. You know what I mean? It's I think it's inside, because this what's around here is fertility. It's like roses, it's feminine energy. It's I don't know if you're a woman or a male by yourself feeling this way, but get up and make up your bed. Take care of yourself. Don't be just work on you. Work on this. If this is something you need to let go of, like this Ten of Cups emotional thing, this is probably something you really wanted to really like. I think the main goal to work on is how you're going to let this go. And if you need to cry a bit, if you need to like get out of the bed and not stay in it, if you need to cry, if you need to wake up, wash your face, if you need to be like, oh, you know, if you have to feel that. Okay? So that is the main goal to work on. So they're telling you to work on your sadness. They're telling you to work on how you deal with this Ten of Cups that went behind. You're working on other things. Maybe it's a distraction. But at the same time, working on it, it's going to be helpful. It's just going to be helpful. It is the theme of the month. So the theme is, hopefully you don't have to, like sometimes you have to do all these things with this heartbreak, and it's really tough to do that. Okay, and you might have to do it by yourself, and I feel bad for you. I'm sorry. It's not like I'm your homie. All right, Cap. So I hope that everything works out for you, and I'm sure that it will. Just watch things grow. Don't watch them fail. Don't look at what has not grown. You have to be on point with what is growing, what needs your attention. Okay, to bring livelihood and opportunity to your life. You don't need this darkness here. Okay, the solid form that you're growing things on, it's in your, like, I feel like you need to focus on those things. Okay, and I think there's a sadness that they want you to get over. It's more like, even if it's a heartbreak or disappointment that you deal with by yourself. Okay, you're gonna have to do something about it. All right, so let's see what else. The obstacle to overcome. Obstacles to overcome. Not everything's perfect in life. Don't have an idea of it like that. You can start again. You can start on something new. All right, obstacle to overcome, Capricorn. Here we go. What? The main goal to work on. So does this broken heart have to do with bad relationships? Does it have to do with your own, like, maybe not even that. I don't know why I got addiction. Maybe a family member, the issues with addiction. You know what I mean? Maybe you, okay, I don't know why. Maybe you yourself are working on growing away from addiction. Maybe you realize maybe some type of addiction messed up this Ten of Cups for you vibe, okay? And therefore you feel like this. That's one thing. Two, could be a relationship that you were in a relationship that perhaps you really wanted to be in, but you didn't have to be in, because these are like, you chose to be in this little thing. Could be a little toxic as well. You can't turn a devil into a saint. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I'm sorry for saying that. And that's male or house husband. You can't, either way, whatever gender. You just can't, do that. And I think that wanting back that relationship, you know what I mean? Obstacles to overcome, wanting back this devil relationship is not good for you. Okay? You're supposed to be on this. This is the theme of watching things grow. You don't want to go back to that. That being said as well, if someone was cheating, you or someone else, maybe that's really the obstacle to overcome, okay? Also, try not to be yoked unequally into toxic relationships. This way, in general, you won't find yourself like this. You won't have to find yourself with these ideals turned over, because you can't get this 10 of Cups from this. You can't. You just can't do that. There's a catch to it every time. Okay? So, let's do that. Okay, so now what is the lesson and advice to keep in mind? Okay? Lesson or advice to keep in mind for Capricorn. Let's do this. Let's hurry up. This was upside down, but this is this. Okay, say it's like you don't want to move on. All right? I can't stand, like, to do things in too many reversals and whatnot, but you don't want to move on. And this is what, a 5 of Cups? Yeah. So let's just say this. You have to, though. You have to move on protected away from this. You have to be in the... This relationship's in the foreground, right? But your protection's in the background, Black. So you're being protected from that relationship. And walking away is important. Okay, so maybe these were the cups. Like I said, these cups that were upside down, these 10 of Cups, these cups that were spilled. It's spilled into the water now, dude. Now you don't know where it begins or where it ends. So you can't be focused on that no more. It's become something else. All right? It's not this, it's part of a huge emotional deluge, and you don't need that. So this 5 of Cups is about the need to move on, the ability to be able to move on from this. Okay? So that is the lesson and advice to keep in mind, that as you move on, you are protected. And going on to new land and moving on to new things is not scary. It's not. Stop. It feels like you want to go back to this, and you really shouldn't. Okay? Stop hiding your face from whatever it is. Okay? Focus your face on your money. Focus on your money. So if you're hiding from anything, this isn't a good thing. Okay? Let's pull out clarifiers. You know what? Let me pull them. How can you stay in an energy that keeps you positive and turn this into a positive way of getting over this 10 of Cups, this 9 of Swords, this Devil? What is a positive energy that Capricorn can stay in? The Hermit in reverse. So, okay, I'm going to read it in reverse. Get out of yourself a bit. Go outside, get out of yourself. You don't have to be so damn depressed about thinking about these things. You could be a little mad about them. You don't have to be sad about it. You can be mad. You can be mad about, I really didn't want to do this. It shouldn't have happened. You can be mad about that. What you also should do is go out more. Get a little friends to hang out with. Do something else. Stop this. Stop just working all day, Capricorn, or what you're supposed to do as well. Focus on what's important, right? Not what's behind you. Focus on what's important. Water what's in front of you, not behind you. And then also just like make sure you go out a bit. Get out of your shell a bit, okay? Don't be afraid to be stuck in these, like if you're inside all the time, you're in yourself all the time and feeling a little too depressed about it, Black everywhere, you know what I mean? But you're protected, but you're protecting yourself by being inside too much yourself. And I think, like, get out of your mind a bit. Get out of your head a bit, dude. Get out of your head. Everybody's like, oh, their head down. Get out, the horns on the head. Get out of your head a bit, okay? So let me pull a little clarifier real quick on, let's see what this 10 of Cups reverse was. This was the something to leave behind. It was a Queen of Wands. Maybe it was work. Maybe it was a woman. Or just a person who you worked with, perhaps? I don't know. Like you worked well with. You felt maybe it was a teammate person. I don't know. The Queen of Wands could be a work thing. That you're getting onto your own job, your own work. It's just like, I feel like you could start over somewhere else, okay? I do. I feel like you can get your money right. Okay, so this had to do with something to leave behind was Queen of Wands issues. Could be also that, you know, like, like just like it was creativity, it was passion and whatever it was. There was a high drive of sexuality, you know what I mean? But it also could have been competition in this thing. So that's something to leave behind. Perhaps maybe you had this idea of being in competition with someone, or they were in competition with you. Okay, let's also take I'm just going to give more on the advice. The lesson, keep in mind. Bam. The Lovers in reverse. Okay, get over this. It never was lovers happy, okay? You had this ideal of what it was. It never was that. I'm mad at you for even having this idea. Focus on your money. Focus on what grows, because this is not growing. Lovers is not growing. The Ten of Cups, the family ideal is not growing. You're in your head too much. This is toxic. You're not thinking straight all the time as well. So let go of the Lovers. Let go of anything you're holding back for some relationship or any type of relationship. There you go, Capricorn. Enjoy February. You're better than this. Love ya. Bye. Our Lady of Vibez.